Hi everyone, I am Radhakrishna, lecturer in physics, B.V. Raj College, Vishnupur, Bhimavaram. Welcome to this video lecture on undamped, damped and forced oscillations and coupled oscillations, part 2. In this video lecture, I would like to explain damped oscillations and damped harmonic motion, damped harmonic oscillator, differential equation of motion and its solution of damped harmonic oscillator, and different cases, over damping, critical damping and under damping. The first topic is damped oscillations and damped harmonic oscillator. When a body capable of vibration is displaced from its mean position of equilibrium or mean position and then released, it begins to vibrate. The vibrations of freely vibrating body gradually diminish in amplitude and ultimately dies away. The reason being that the oscillating system is always subjected to frictional forces arising from air resistance. Such vibrations are known as damped vibrations or damped oscillations, and the body is called damped harmonic oscillator. In simple oscillator, the amplitude of vibrations is constant, but in damped harmonic oscillator, the amplitude of oscillations decreases gradually with the time. The equation of motion of damped harmonic oscillator. The damped oscillator is subjected to two forces, restoring force and frictional force due to air resistance. The first one is restoring force F0, which is proportional to displacement but oppositely directed. This is written as F0 is proportional to minus x, or F0 is equal to minus k into x, where k is a proportional constant called force constant, that is the restoring force per unit displacement. The second force is frictional force, which is proportional to velocity but oppositely directed. This may be written as f of f is equal to minus r into dx by dt, where r is a proportional constant, the frictional force per unit velocity. The net force acting on the damped oscillator is F is equal to minus kx minus r into dx by dt. According to Newton's second law, the net force F is equal to mass into acceleration, that is equal to m into d square x by dt square. Therefore, m into d square x by dt square is equal to minus kx minus r into dx by dt, or d square x by dt square plus r by m into dx by dt plus k by m into x is equal to 0. Here we put r by m is equal to 2b and k by m is equal to omega square. Then the differential equation is d square x by dt square plus 2b dx by dt plus omega square x is equal to 0. Here b is called damping constant, or 1 by b is called as decay modulus, and omega square is equal to k by m, or omega is equal to square root of k by m, called angular frequency or angular velocity. The equation 1 is called differential equation of motion of damped harmonic oscillator. Now, the solution of differential equation of motion of damped harmonic oscillator. Let the trivial solution of equation 1 be of the form x is equal to a into e power alpha t, where capital A and alpha are arbitrary constants. Differentiating equation 2 with respect to t twice, we get dx by dt is equal to a into alpha into e power alpha t, and d square x by d square is equal to a alpha square into e to the power of alpha t. Substituting these values in equation 1, we get a into alpha square into e to the power of alpha t plus 2ba into alpha into e power alpha t plus omega square into a into e to the power of alpha t is equal to 0. or a into e to the alpha t into alpha square plus 2b alpha plus omega square is equal to 0. As a into e to the power of alpha t is not equal to 0, alpha square plus 2b alpha plus omega square is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. The solution of this equation can be expressed as alpha is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus omega square. That means alpha has two values. Therefore, the solution of differential equation has two solutions. The two solutions are x is equal to a into e to the power of minus b plus square root of b plus omega square into t plus, and x is equal to a into e to the power of minus b minus square root of b plus omega square into t. The general solution of equation 1 can be written as x is equal to capital A1 into e power minus b plus square root of b plus omega square into t plus a2 into e to the power of minus b minus square root of b plus omega square into t. That is equation 3, where a1 and a2 are arbitrary constants. Different damping conditions. Depending upon the relative values of b and omega, there are three cases. The three cases are over damping, critical damping, and under damping. Case 1, over damped motion. When b square greater than omega square. In this case, square root of b square plus omega square is real and less than b. Now, the powers in equation 3, minus b plus square root of b square plus omega square and minus b minus square root of b square plus omega square are both negative. Thus, the displacement x consists of two terms, both dying off exponentially to 0 without performing any oscillations as shown in figure. The rate of decrease of displacement is governed by the term minus b plus square root of b plus omega square into t. In this case, the body once displaced returns to its equilibrium position quite slowly without performing any oscillations. This type of motion is called over damped motion or deadbeat motion. Examples: the motion of pendulum moving in a thick coil, the motion of deadbeat moving a galvanometer. Now, the second case, critical damping. When b square is equal to omega square, if we put b square is equal to omega square in equation 3, this solution does not satisfy the differential equation 1. Let us consider that square root of b square minus omega square is not 0, but this is equal to a very small quantity h, that is square root of b square minus omega square is equal to h that tends to 0. Substituting this value in equation 3, we get x is equal to a1 into e power minus b plus h into t plus a2 into e power minus b minus h into t, or x is equal to e to the power of minus bt into a1 into e power ht plus a2 into e power minus ht. The exponential terms can be expanded as x is equal to e power minus bt into a1 into 1 plus ht plus and so on plus a2 into 1 minus ht plus and so on. That is equal to e power minus bt into a1 plus a2 plus ht into a1 minus a2 plus and so on. Neglecting higher terms, we get x is equal to e to the power of minus bt into a1 plus a2 plus ht into a1 minus a2. Let a1 plus a2 is equal to p and h into a1 minus a2 is equal to q. Then x is equal to e power minus bt into p plus qt. That is equation 4. Equation 4 represents a possible form of solution. It is clear from equation 4 that as t increases, the factor p plus qt increases, but the factor e power minus bt decreases. In this way, the displacement x first increases due to the factor p plus qt, but at the same time, reversal occurs due to the exponential term e power minus bt, and the displacement approaches 0 as t increases. In this case, the particle tends to acquire its position of equilibrium much more rapidly than in case 1 as shown figure. Such a motion is called critical damped motion. Examples. This type of motion is exhibited by many pointer instruments such as voltmeter, ammeter, etc., in which the pointer moves to the correct position and comes to rest without performing any oscillations in minimum time. The third case is underdamped motion. When b square less than omega square. In this case, square root of b minus omega square is imaginary. Let us write square root of b minus omega square is equal to I into square root of omega square minus b square, that is equal to I beta, where I is equal to square root of minus 1 and beta is equal to square root of omega square minus b square. Substituting this value in equation 3, we get x is equal to a1 into e to the power of minus b plus I beta into t plus at into e power minus b minus I beta into t, that is equal to e power minus bt into a1 into e power I beta t plus a2 into e power minus I beta t. On expanding this equation, we get x is equal to e power minus bt into a1 into cos beta t plus I sin beta t plus at into cos beta t minus I sin beta t, that is equal to e power minus bt into a1 plus at into cos beta t plus I into a1 minus at into sin beta t, that is equal to e power minus bt into a sin phi cos beta t plus a cos phi sin beta t, where a sin phi is equal to a1 plus a2 and a cos phi is equal to I into a1 minus a2. Therefore, x is equal to a into e power minus bt into sin beta t plus phi, or x is equal to a into e power minus bt into sin square root of omega square minus b square into t plus phi. That is equation 5. This equation represents the simple harmonic motion with amplitude a into e power minus bt and the time period t is equal to 2 pi by beta, that is equal to 2 pi by square root of omega square minus b square. In this case, the amplitude of motion is continuously decreasing owing to the factor e power minus bt, which is called damping factor. The amplitude a into e power minus bt varies between plus a into e power minus bt and minus a into e power minus bt, because sin square root of omega b square into t plus phi varies between plus 1 and minus 1. The decay of the amplitude depends upon the damping coefficient b. It is called underdamped motion as shown figure. In this case, the time period t is equal to 2 pi by beta, that is equal to 2 pi by square root of omega square minus b square. The examples of underdamped motion are the motion of a pendulum in air, the motion of the coil of ballistic galvanometer. In the simple pendulum, the amplitude of oscillations decreases gradually with time. Hence, the motion of simple pendulum is underdamped motion. The electrical oscillations in LCR circuit are also underdamped motion. In the graph shows the displacement decreases gradually with the time. This is underdamped motion. Thank you.